This might be a hot take as a gay man, but Madonna needs to be canceled. Okay, reason number one, let's start from the beginning. Madonna dropped out of the University of Michigan. She moved to New York in 1978 with almost nothing and spent years scraping by. Her demo was turned down by both Geffen and Atlantic Records, so she started hitting the clubs with a cassette tape. She literally stalked DJs to play her cassette until finally someone did, leading to her first hit single, Holiday, which many of you probably know. The tenacity is truly unforgivable. Reason number two, during the AIDS crisis, when most of the world was silent, Madonna, she wasn't. At a time when most people were afraid to go near those affected, she made it a point to visit the AIDS ward and showed up to support the ill. She showed up at fundraisers, endorsed ACT UP. She even did her own drug run to Mexico to get experimental medicines to help her dying friends. And then in 1989, when the religious right had convinced most of America that AIDS was a punishment from God, she tucked a printed fact sheet about HIV and safe sex into the Like a Prayer album that millions of people bought. See, Madonna used her platform when the stakes were high, but she's too old to be making music. Reason number three. By 2003, the music press had essentially written her off. For the first time in her career, the question wasn't what will she do next, it was can she do anything at all? Her answer was Confessions on a Dance Floor. She was 47 years old, which at the time for a pop star, unheard of. It went number one in 40 countries. It became the highest grossing tour ever for a female artist at the time. It won a Grammy, and it's now widely considered one of the greatest dance albums ever made. And now she's in her late 60s, reuniting with the same producer and releasing Confessions 2. Madonna's not coasting on her legacy. She is showing up to the studio, she is tapping relevant artists, and she is putting out work until she can no longer put out music anymore. But what do you guys think? Should Madonna be canceled? Let me know in the comments.